Hey guys, Retire on Dividends here. Wanted to make a video to provide my estimate to the YMAX and the YMAG funds. I know people are interested in these funds, and rightfully so. They are pretty cool because they own the basket, right? YMAX owns all of them equally, except not Misty yet, but they will. Once Misty makes a payment, they will add Misty to the YMAX fund. And then YMAG obviously is the Magnificent Seven. So declaration date is coming up. It's March 13th, which I believe is a Wednesday. So I figured I'd get this out on the weekend, and you guys can have time to digest it and see what you think. Ex-dividend date will fall on the day after, which I believe is the Thursday, March 14th, and then pay date would be probably looks like the following Monday, March 18th. So keep in mind, the YMAX and the YMAG payment is based on the payment from March for the all the other funds, right? Or the funds, the underlying that are within those funds. So those got paid March 8th. So really, it's whatever they owned. So what I'm doing is I'm tracking what they owned, what YMAX owned, and what YMAG owned as of the morning of ex-dividend date. So they show that they update the holdings the night of, no, typically I'll say the morning of each day. So if you go to the morning of March 6th, that should be basically how many shares that they owned, that are applicable to the dividend. So luckily for me, well, not lucky for me, I didn't capture that data, but lucky for me, Corey did, and she provided that information. So shout out to Corey, shout out to Happy Campers with Dividends. Go check out her channel. Most of you know her. She's in my Discord. Helps run the Discord too. A very, very helpful person. So go check out her YouTube. And let's get her to 1,000 subs before the end of this month. I know we could do that. But yeah, she does a lot of videos covering, in fact, all the YieldMax funds. So I know people yell at me, can you cover more funds? Well, no, I cannot, but Happy Camper can. Happy Camper covers all of the funds, including Ulti. And I know a lot of people are asking about Ulti, so go check her YouTube channel out. So anyway, I think I did it right this time around, but here it is. So again, from the top, see for Tesla, outstanding shares, this is as of the morning of X date, right, for YMAX. So YMAX owned 161,301 shares of Tesla that morning, okay? And, that means they qualified for the 81 cents for that many shares. So I'm showing the payment for TSLY, for YMAX, was 130,799, okay? So, again, because that's what YMAX is going to get paid. YMAX owns these funds, right? They own the actual fund. So they own TSLY, they own OARC, and this is how many they owned of each. All right, so we'll do the calculation. I'll zoom in so we can not look at, I guess, YMAG yet. But so yeah, they owned, 161,000 Tesla, 232,000 OARC, 161,000 Appley, blah, 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 blah. So if you look at it, more importantly, let's look at the payment. So NVIDIA obviously is the big payer. Thanks to them, we're getting like 313,962. Phoebe, another big payer, 152,000. Coney, 227,000. All these others are kind of small. AMD did pretty good though, 194,000. And then Murney, 182,000. And then AIYY, 191,000. So in the end, I'm showing that YMAX received a payment of $2,349,614, okay? So that's how much they received. However, there is the outstanding shares. That's the question. So if you go to the dates, what really matters is declaration date. So if I wanted to get the exact number, I'd have to make this video as of the morning of X date, right? So because declaration date, well, no, actually no, I could probably do it. Well, they'll know. See, the thing is, they're declaring an amount, and it's going to be based on outstanding shareholders, but people can still buy that day. So, they're going to declare on 3/13, but people can still buy that day. So they're going to declare based on outstanding shares as of probably the morning of 3/13. However, the outstanding shares actually would change. So yeah, I'd have to use whatever they have as outstanding shares on the Wednesday morning, 3/13. However, I'm not waiting that long. I'm doing it as of now. So just keep that in mind. The outstanding shares will probably go up. So which means the payment I'm showing will go down. Not by much though. We could run some numbers to take a look. So anyway, I'm showing as of today, or as of Friday close, we have YMAX has 2,975,000 outstanding shares. So I'm showing, again, if I take the total payment of 2.3 million divided by total outstanding shares, it's 79 cents, okay? So 79 cents would come to a yield of 43%, okay? 43.84%, which is pretty damn good for a YMAX. However, to be, I guess, reasonable, let's say, what do we got? Say 3.2 million. If we had 3.2 million, we're looking at 73 cents, which could be a 40% yield. But, we could have, 3.2 million, we could have less, we could have 3.5 million. I don't know. I doubt that many people would jump in, but, you never know. That's the thing. So this estimate is based on the outstanding shares as of today. And, you guys, I just want you guys to keep in mind that number is going to increase, Monday and Tuesday. And typically, I would think the YieldMax fund manager is going to use the outstanding share number as of the close of the Tuesday or whatever the day before the deck date is. Hopefully this all makes sense. I know I'm listening to myself talk and I'm sounding like I'm confusing people, but again, hopefully that makes sense. All right, so let's go to YMAG. So again, YMAG they own the Magnificent Seven. The Magnificent Seven is Tesla, Apple, NVIDIA, AMZ, Phoebe, GUI, and last but not least, Microsoft. MSFO. So they own all the the ETFs for those. So who's the big winner here? Tesla 120,000, pretty good. NVIDIA 288,000, awesome. Phoebe 140,000, and MSFO almost broke 100,000. So let's see how they did. So they are paying they've received a payment of $820,986. Outstanding shares as of Friday is 1 million. 1 million even. So I'm showing a payment of 82 cents for YMAG, which comes to a 48.2% yield. That's nearly a 50% yield for YMAG, thanks to NVIDIA and Phoebe. But this number is going to change, right? This number is going to go to 1.3. I think that's pretty high, though. 300,000 buys in 2 days, but we'll see. That would be 63 cents or 37% yield, okay? So, again, the number's going to change. It's like I said, it's probably going to be less than what I'm showing, so keep that in mind. But here are the final tallies. YMAX, we are calculating 79 cents payment, which is a 43% yield. And YMAG is an 82 cent payment, which is a 48% yield. So I'm showing that YMAG will be better than YMAX this month. So I think it was the reverse last month. I should probably capture the historical payment data now that I'm thinking about it. But maybe, every time I'm making videos, I'm like, oh, I should have done this, should have done that, and whatever. But either way, I'll try to get that for the next time. But yeah, this is my estimate. Take it with a grain of salt. Again, it's a guesstimate. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm right. Who cares, right? In the end, what matters is what YieldMax says on declaration date. And most of us love these funds. So I hope for all of our sakes, we're going to have a good number. And then when they declare, I'll add the actual number. We'll see how far off I was, and then we'll go from there. All right. So anyway, that I just wanted to get this video out this weekend so you guys can enjoy it, have fun with it, dissect, digest it, and go from there. Decide if you want to do what you want with it, right? Am I going to buy more? No. Well, I only own YMAX, but I have no funds at the moment. But yeah, eventually I'll add more for sure. But I do really like these funds. They're really good. They're much safer than owning individual. And if they can keep the yield around 40%, I mean, these are a no-brainer in my opinion. Which reminds me, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you're having fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If you are, please hit that like button. It helps. So I'm told it helps. But yeah, let me know what you think about the estimates. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? I know there's a whole bunch of other YouTubers now in the YieldMax space. A lot of them are actually in my Discord, and they're making good content too. They're making their own estimates. I haven't watched any estimates for sure because, again, I don't want to do that because then it kind of messes me up because I don't want to, if I'm wrong based on theirs, then I'll be thinking too much. I'd rather just do my own thing. If if we're all close, then that's great. If not, then obviously I'll figure out what I screwed up because it's very possible I screwed something up. That is never out of the question. That's always a possibility. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Again, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Later.